So, whatever is going on in your life, I just want to tell you that um, there's Sun and Mercury in Gemini and Uranus. Do you call it Uranus? Uranus? It just went into Gemini, which is one of the biggest transits in 2026. Um, so, this is a really fast moving energy. I think this is one of the fastest moving energy ever. This could feel like it'd be freeing for some of you, like you're finally free of this one thing. And I feel like for some of you, I got two visuals, two like little movies for you as an example that I feel like you're freeing yourself of. The first one is with an external person, and it's kind of like that. You were somewhere and you are running into a person. This can be everyone. This can be somebody out of your it is definitely somebody out of your past, but it could be an ex. It can be a father figure. I feel like it's a male person for some reason. This is some masculine energy. Um, it's definitely somebody you had a strong bond with in the past. This bond is gone for a long time, but it was never fully gone in a way, okay? But you meeting this person, running into this person, this can already have happened or it's going to happen in the future. You're going to look at this person, and maybe before you got goosebumps, heart race, hot and cold, your heart was beating really fast. Now all of these things, like you even may have started shaking, you're not reacting to this person anymore. You shifted. There's something big about balance. There's something really, really big about balance. There's something in the Seven of Cups coming out as the main topic, as I was just, you know, um, shuffling the cards. The Seven of Cups was coming out. So the Seven of Cups is like too many choices. Commitment issues, which is the true topic of being in a water, in an air sign. I think like with you letting go of all of this, you can choose now. You got your power back. Girl, boy, whatever. You got your crown on. You, whatever that means, I don't know why I get that. You got this crown on. It's like a diamond. You're like a diamond. You're shining. You not giving the power to the external, like that person. It's giving you back the power. It's bringing you all these options with the Seven of Cups. Have you ever saw the card with the Seven of Cups? I mean, I'm using another deck, but I know the original one. It is all these options. There is somebody standing in front of all these options, and it's like you can choose. And I got this strong energy that you don't even have to choose. This is right now as the topic of the leading, it feels to me like you can have it all. Now you can have it all. The new, you can have it all because you let go of that, which is so powerful. And I don't know if you even realized that you let go of it. I don't even know if it was conscious. I don't feel like it was conscious. I think it's something that happened in the subconscious and it's going to show in the conscious. I told you on the beginning, it's two movies I see. The first one was with the person and you not reacting anymore, and the second thing was you thought you were afraid of something, you thought you were nervous about something, you thought you wouldn't have it. It's like you standing in front of a crowd and you thought you couldn't talk because you were too nervous, which is not true. You're gonna see that it's not true. You can easily stand in front of a crowd and you're not gonna be nervous because you let go of something that holded you back in the past. Something was trying to hold you back. And with the two of swords on the bottom of the deck, I feel like it made you blind. It made you blind, and you closed up your heart, and you closed up these possibilities because you weren't able in that time. The devil is coming out. The devil is coming out. We're just talking about this, you know. You weren't able to see the things, you know, and you were maybe more down to a really materialistic way of life. And also with this person, I feel like what we were talking through, I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of them coming in with the devil. It could be a person that was really living in the external. They were really living in the external. They really wanted people to worship them. And they always try to make themselves bigger as they are. And I feel like they make themselves bigger in making others small. And I feel like for some of the time with this person or this situation, whatever it is for you, this person or this situation tricked you into believing that they were the big thing and you were smaller. Maybe you also thought they're really attractive, you know, whatever. They tricked you. Three of Swords coming out next to the devil. So the Three of Swords coming out. Oh my god, this is crazy. Next to the devil is like, you cried about it enough. I feel like I'm not talking about something that is fresh. I'm talking about something you had to let go of a long time ago, but it was so deeply, and it was such a big, also a lesson behind that it took so much time. And now with the Three of Swords, I feel like this was a heartbreak. This could even be a divorce, a loss. You know what I mean? This was not just, oh, bye. This person, they sparked this big feeling in you, as we talked about on the beginning, this heart racing, whatever. Because there was this big story and also passion behind it. It was real. But it was never meant to last. I'm so sorry to tell you that. I'm really direct today. Actually, I'm not that direct, but this is the clearest message ever. It was never meant to last. It was meant to be a lesson, not only for you, also on them. And I feel like you being this soft person, I think you learned a lot and you're a lot stronger now. But whoever this person is we are talking about, you had a big imprint on them. The Empress just came out. And so many cards, I have to take them back, but the Empress just came out, so I'm kind of feeling you got like Empress energy, this abundance, really motherly energy, really soft, really connected to nature, really giving. It's kind of reminding me of this Rihanna energy. I don't know why I get this. You're kind of like Rihanna. This person is like I don't know these people, but they're giving me like A$AP Rocky vibes. I'm not sure why. I don't know, but you're this motherly person. You've got this energy around you. There's something about the number 9, which also is the Hermit, by the way. So maybe there's something about you going inwards. I get a Knight of Swords energy in reverse. I feel like also this other person is represented by this really fast moving, changing energy. The Knight of Swords for me. I mean, if you do tarot, and I do tarot since, I don't know, ever. Wait, what was that? Okay, I'm just back. I had the balcony open and my cat was on the balcony. And I had a little light on. So a moth? Is it called moth? How do you say that? A moth? A moth? Wait, yeah, a moth just came in. And my cat was hunting it. And then I had to get it back out and turn the light off. Which, when I just came back, I thought about it. And I feel like, you know, how they say that moth, I can't even say that. Moth I can't do the th. I'm sorry, I'm not English. They fly into the light. And I exactly feel like this with the devil and the Three of Swords. So this energy saw your light and they wanted to have a piece of it. They wanted to get some of your light. They want you to share their light with them. But what happens if you give up your light to someone else is you don't have that light for your own anymore. You need your own light. They can shine as well, but they have to shine by themselves. You can't give away your light to them. It's not gonna make you happy. You're not gonna be fulfilled. And you always gotta lower yourself to be on their level. And I feel like that's what happened with this person. I get the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, again, going back to this nurturing person, I feel like they saw some healing energy inside of you, and maybe you wanted to heal them, to be quite honest. Maybe you are that nurturing person with that radiant light and you wanted to heal them. You couldn't. They had to heal themselves. They didn't. So far they didn't. I'm sorry, I don't see that. I feel like now, when you run into them and you're not reacting anymore, you feel like, what? You don't see anymore that thing you saw in them before. And you can see that you're kind of above them because of all the lessons you learned, and you never refused to learn, which is what they did. They couldn't, because then they had to face themselves. You know what I mean? I feel like this is so high talking. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune coming out. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning card. The Wheel of Fortune is actually one of my favorite cards because it's like a whole new set of cards. Okay, it's like you can have it all. And then with the Seven of Cups in combination, the Wheel of Fortune, we are ending this reading with the Wheel of Fortune. Death on the bottom of the deck, which is, this is getting crazy right now. So, the Wheel of Fortune is the turning point. This is the official turning point. This is when you went through it and you understood, and now the cards are getting mixed again. And then with Death, this is the absolute sign for you to step away from this person and to step away from the past, because the earth is burned. It's time to move on. This is like not just a transformation, this is a rebirth. And this is like a full circle energy, the end and the beginning. Going back to the Seven of Cups, you can choose from all these possibilities that's going to be handed to you, which is this Ace of Swords energy, which I'm getting so much at the moment, also for myself. Something is handed, all these possibilities. Why? Because of all what we talked about, all you went through. It's like a big circle. The Wheel of Fortune, if you look at it, it's a circle. It's a reel. With the Death card on the bottom of the deck, it's like, it's over. You can't go back, because there's no, like, even if you would put semen in the earth, it wouldn't grow because the earth is burned. You can't go back. Not to be that dramatic, but you can't, and you won't. Because if you will go back, there won't be anything for you to earn, That's amazing. That's amazing. It's truly a miracle to transform, and then to look in your past and actually see that all these things that meant the world to you now mean nothing anymore, because you've grown. It's all time. Time is magic. Always remember that. And I think that's a good sentence to close this reading. You're magic as well. Thank you so much. Have a good night.